we're going to be building towards Ric Flair versus Bret Hart as the first program. That's going to be one of the marquee matchups for the January pay-per-view, sold out 1998. In hindsight, do you think Bret should have been positioned and programmed with someone other than Rick?
I don't know. I always thought that was a match we wanted to see, right?
Yes.
So no. I mean, I just really think that Bret was. I don't know.
You stopped yourself from saying something.
Well, Bret Hart is one of the great professional wrestlers of all time. But to me, I like the Hart Foundation.
Yeah.
You know, better than I like Bret as a singles wrestler.
What? Okay. Well,
I did. Yeah, I did. Maybe it's because that my first dealings with Bret Hart was Bret and Jim Neidhart in WWE in 1989. Maybe that's the reason. That's what I remember. I just thought that was a great tag team. And I missed Bret Hart becoming a great singles wrestler because I was here working in Nitro. And I didn't watch any of that stuff. I mentioned that, you know, it's like I don't watch Raw or SmackDown now. I didn't watch Raw back then. So it just, I don't know. I know he was great, but he just wasn't, to me, as great as a Ric Flair.
Right.
I mean, I missed a lot of the great, and I've gone back. You know, you and I have gone back and watched some of the WWE stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking, and some of the shit that he did was like, wow, tremendous. But still, Bret Hart in my mind is the Hart Foundation.
Listen, let's mention that I think all of us are fans of what we quote unquote grew up on.
Right.
And you, for lack of a better word, grew up on Ric Flair.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, but if you grew up watching the WWF and that was your primary wrestling show, it's no wonder that you feel like Bret Hart is your Ric Flair. But your Ric Flair is Ric Flair. So that's
Right.
all. You're just fans of what you grew up on. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I like football teams that win.
Yeah.
And barbecue that tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
And not having to deal with bullshit Atlanta traffic, and you know, visiting my friends in their time of need and being there to celebrate their happy days.
Yeah.
That's the things that I like to do. And we know that you don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. It's been well documented.
Okay.